What's up? What's up? It's been a while again. Thanks for everyone for tuning in again. I just got back from Nashville. What a great stay. What a cool town that is. For you guys who haven't been there, it's the mecca of the sweetest and greatest musicians in the world. My humble opinion. I went to the went there working with a friend of mine on some new tracks. I wrote a little music and went over some guitar stuff with a beautiful guitar player called Darren Favorite. I don't know if you checked him out, but great session player from Nashville. And he invited me to Grand Ole Opry, and I got to see everyone play there. I don't know if you've been there, but what a sweet spot. It's like you went backstage and all these legends are hanging out and everybody's just so casual, you know, like it's just like a, I don't know, really relaxed vibe, not this little rock and roll vibe we got going on here in LA sometimes, but it can be a little somewhat hostile. But anyway, it was such a beautiful stay. It was cold, but I love visiting Nashville. And what else is going on? I was watching Rick Beato. Are you guys familiar with him on YouTube? You must be. If you're any musician, you know you got to look up Rick Beato. He's doing all these amazing interviews with musicians all over the world. It's just so cool. Anyway, he had I'm noodling again, sorry. He had Steve Lukather on, and we're talking about like show accidents and shit that can happen when you're playing. And it reminded me of us being out with Vintage Trouble a couple of times, you know, like it's such a good reminder of like with your gear, if you're playing with your guitar setup, amps and pedal boards and stuff, things will go wrong. and always at the worst moment ever, you know. I definitely had a couple one time we were in UK at this it's a place called Sage Gateshead. It's in Newcastle, I believe. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong now. I think it's in Newcastle, yeah? Anyway, Sage Gateshead, and we were doing this. It's a beautiful venue, really pretty big, you know. And we were going to do the show there, and you know, I had my regular rig with my vibratone and my tweed amps and pedal boards, and we start playing, and we're cooking. I think it's first or second song, and everyone is into it, and the audience is freaking out, and suddenly all my gear is just like boo, dying. And it's such a letdown, and I don't know, it just reminded me of when he was talking about it, and I think the worst I had was like we're gonna try to be really cool and do this, be real showmanship on a show. I think that was it might have been in Scotland, I think, and we have a song called "Run Like the River," you know, and I'm doing this with a slide, like, and we're gonna start the show with that. And I was gonna come up from a different place and the stage, so they got me this wireless system, and there was this intro music playing, and then that's gonna stop, and then when the spotlight gonna come on me, and I'm gonna, and of course the whole wireless system didn't work at all. So the music stops, and I'm gonna go in there like, wow, no, and I got nothing. Oh my God, what a, yeah, shit happens. So always check your gear, you know, if you're out touring and you're out, especially if you don't have a tech or anything, you know, you can't look over your gear enough to make sure all your plugs are plugged in, and so you know beforehand, before the show starts, if something's gonna get messed up. So that was that. And then I was catching this, I was on YouTube, watched that Rick Beato, and another video showed up with, you guys remember old Pat Benatar? She was doing that Love is a Battlefield. I guess she performed on Austin City Limits just like a year ago with her great guitar player, like the original guy from all those years ago, Neil Giraldo. And I don't know if you remember from those days, but whenever her records came out, his guitar playing was always so spot on, clean, you know. I guess I'm kind of aging myself, but whatever you think of Pat Benatar, but his guitar playing was extraordinary. And they were playing live on Austin City Limits just a year ago, and I'm going to put that in a link below, because I thought it was such a great performance, and he's playing his ass off, just totally. He's got a lot of delay on his guitar, but the way he's doing it just sits in so right. He's doing a great job. I think he's got a whole divided by 13 guitar rig going on, but, and all, you know, Austin City Limits, I don't know if you, it's a great TV show from Austin. We actually were honored to be on there as well, Vintage Trouble, a couple of years ago, so you can catch that on YouTube as well. But I'm going to post a link to the Pat Benatar, Neil Giraldo, Love is a Battlefield, because I thought it was great guitar playing on his part. So check that out. And what else is new? Oh, I thought I wanted to show you. I'm gonna go out playing with some local act here for a few shows, and redid my pedal board. Nice, nice and clean. What do you guys think? And I actually can attach a little volume pedal here, because, you know, guys, I'm addicted to that. But this is cool. I got a hold of this company called, what are they called? Saturn Works. They make all these like auxiliary pedals. And that guy was incredible. He responded to me in like 10 minutes. this is just like a tap tempo thing for this delay, but such a cool little pedal too. I love the artwork on it, and he makes them like any custom made you want it, you know. So check them out. I'm gonna post a link to them below, just because I thought he was really cool. He was just an awesome guy, just responding in a few minutes of me having some questions. So there it is. Pretty cool, huh? Neat and small for me to just have, you know, for local. You've seen this before, but I keep redoing it, but it's it is what it is. All right, boys and girls. I thought I'd respond to some of your comments, and then we'll move on. Last 2026 thoughts was number 10. And so a few guys responded to that. So let's see. George Jones Guitar. What's up, George? I know you. What's up, brother, man? He responded that, hey, man, next choice for a Leslie would be the Neo Ventilator by Neo Instruments. Yeah. I was talking about the Hughes and Kettner Leslie pedal last time. But yeah, that's a good one too. Good on you, George, for mentioning that. We're obviously talking about Leslie pedals. We're all see if I can get mine on. That's just a fractal one, but yeah, you know what? Next 2026 thoughts, I'm gonna bring my vibratone up here so you can hear the real deal finally. I know I have a video when I'm showing it earlier, and but yeah, thank you, George. The Neo Ventilator is definitely worth, because that's a small one too. Very cool, and I think you can hook up like pedal to it too, so to do the different speeds on it. What's up, Masa 6149? Hey, Nalle, thank you so much for the video response. I've been a huge fan ever since I saw Vintage Trouble live at Summer Sonic 2012 and 2014 in Osaka. Yeah, Summer Sonic in Japan. Woo, that is some great stuff. I love those festivals, brother. And I love Japan in general. We were always so honored to get there every year to play. So thank you. And Masa says, I would love to see tutorial videos for Low and Behold and Low Down Dirty Dog if you have a chance. Yeah, I can do that. I always think I've done videos, and then I realize I have not. So great on you, Masa. I will do those. You got it. Thank you, brother. And what else? I think that might have been it. You guys are, thank you guys, the rest of you guys, for supporting the noodling. Because I had a guy who was really complaining about me noodling between each sentence that I'm... And it's true. I get so stressed out about talking and stuff, and, you know, I get noodle fever on my guitar. So, but everybody, thank you for keep noodling. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm going to post some links below to that Pat Benatar, worth seeing. And I can even post a link to that Rick Beato with Steve Lukather, because I thought it was really funny. It was thought it was really funny. Guitar, or mishaps in general when shows going on. You can't check and recheck your gear enough and sometimes your amps just blow up and that's it, you know. That's why, to be honest with you, it kind of, you know, everybody, sometimes, not everybody, but a lot of people ask me all the time what I always play with 2 amps live. I mean, I love the stereo. I mean, it's not really stereo, but I like the sound of 2 amps, you know. Came a little wider, you know. But it's also good if 1 amp blows up, at least you have 1 more. And then, you know, obviously when you can tour a little fancier and stuff, you can have spare amps and stuff. And if you can afford that luxury to do that, but if otherwise, it's good to make it happen with what you got. All right, enough babble. Love you guys. It became a long video again, but hey, this is what the ranting is about, right? We keep moving on. Masa, I will do the Lo and Behold and Low Down Dirty Dog next. Good tracks. And I think we have 2 versions of Lo and Behold, but I'm gonna, I figure out what version I like best, and I'll make that for you, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.